Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I'm here this morning for EVA episode 7. Last time on Evangelion, we did a bit of a double feature for episodes 5 and 6. There was just a cliffhanger in between, and I went and I checked, and the next episode was titled Raid, and so it was just a continuation, and so I watched them. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't think that'll happen again until the last couple of episodes, which I'll probably have to watch all at once. And then take a break and then watch End of EVA. We'll see. But last time on EVA, Shinji returned and met Rei. For real. And they talked for the first time, for real. And then an angel attacked. A plan was devised, and it was carried out. And Rei almost sacrificed her in order to make sure that the plan would go through. And Shinji, mirroring his father, unsealed the hatch to save Rei. Make sure she was okay. It's a pretty cool pair of episodes. Like a really cool pair of episodes. So that angel has been defeated. Rei is injured, but not badly, I don't think. She's okay. Shinji, his hands are burned a little bit, but he's okay too. Everybody is okay. So where do we go from here? No idea. No idea. Let's find out. This will be timer based. There will be a beep beep timer. It'll go boop 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 beep, and on the beep and the green light, that's when you want to push the button if you're playing along. If you don't know how to play along, there's a place. It's a wonderful little place that is named after the sound that cats make in Japanese. Nya. There are also lots of other ways to find this. Of course, there's no way to see EVA through like genuinely legal means. It's just not doable because it's not on any streaming services that are legal, and the DVDs are out of print. So find it. Good luck. I will start. Timer goes here. Oh, before that, if you like this content, likes, subs, ring the bell, always appreciated. And if you really like this content, the next episode will be out on patreon.com/Teeaboo shortly. So if you want the next one, it'll be there soon, along with other stuff and Discord access and all kinds of goodies. So check that stuff out. All right, timer goes here. that project. That which is man-made. Starting the day off with a beer. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Gotta be careful about that. A. Womb. Who's the guy on the left? Is that Papa Ikari? Whoa. That's that Christian man cannot live by bread alone. Couldn't you sit anywhere else? Hmm. What country is this guy from? Is he meant to be Chinese? The humanoid being known as the first angel. What event? She's all dressed up. Yeah, what the heck? With the talk beforehand, are they finding a pilot? A human work. Old Tokyo, too. Interesting that it's SSDF. JA. We've seen that before. That's not that many people. So what is this new unit with the nuclear reactor in it? It's a big ol' not EVA. There's no danger. Doubt it. So it's a fully mechanical beastie. Can it fight though? Uh-oh. Shit's gonna explode. You can't. LOL? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's impossible. Yeah. Okay, so what? Bullshit. Yeah. Bureaucracy, red tape. Welcome to work outside of Nerve. That's why Nerve. Yep. Jet alone. Yeah. Let me get the fuck out of here. Oh. Using an EVA. No? Oh, okay. Yeah, using an EVA. Wait, she's in a plug suit. They had it walk toward a populated area, not toward, like, the sea? Oh, hush. Yeah, but you can't. Something to learn from, Shinji. Ooh, it looks monstrous with the shadow. And it's working without a cable. How much? What's their size difference? Damn. That's an iconic shot. Okay, so about the same size. He's really walking fast there. Come here. Come here, you big lug. Alright, you go, girl. Oh shit. Wow, that was a hell of a cut right there. So is she getting irradiated right now? Hope. Lie? Did he lie? Oh. You gotta get Misato inside the Eva. Oh, is she gonna pull the control rods herself? So was this mission, the whole thing, sabotaged? Oh snap. Hope. Oh. Yeah. Was it him? Repeating this morning. Back to normal. Eh. He's so mad. Why is he so mad? Why are you mad though? But damn, son. This is a different version. This is a different singer. This singer has worse English. Okay, preview. I'm going to go back one episode and listen to the ED. Very different. Very different. What the heck? If anybody knows the explanation behind that, I would love to hear it. Because that is just strange. That's just weird. Alright, there was one scene that I actually wanted to frame by frame. It was around 1750 when Misato falls, when she's boarding the thing and she falls off. Yeah, I want to frame by frame this because it's like a really cool. Okay. A cool tumble with all the shadow there. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Cheap piece. And then there's this cool, this awesome, I want to see the running loop. Okay, we'll say that it starts there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 12 frames. It's 12 frames for a full run cycle. And I believe this is 24 frames per second, so it's every half second, a full cycle. Right? Codec info. Yep, 23.97, so it's 24 in a drop frame. Very cool. And then we get them as silhouettes, and it's this like weird fluid, like what. It reminds me of in some way it reminds me of the mechs in or the robots in The Incredibles. I wonder how inspired they were by this. Probably a little bit. And it just keeps going. Its mechanical nature. So the big question is, who sabotaged the operation? And I have to guess that it was Papa Ikari, because if the JA had succeeded, then it could have been used as evidence or something to get people to slow down on supporting nerve, you know? And it would enable them to maintain nerve supremacy if it failed miserably. So that's interesting. And you know what? We talked about it. Like, let's get started on that project in the very beginning of this episode. Somebody said we should work on that project, which was sort of like, huh? I think Papa Ikari sabotaged it, and the plan was to have this thing totally go wild and blow up. And we later get the other doctor saying that except for Misato's actions, everything went according to plan. Huh. 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 So we got Shinji wondering what the EVAs are. What are these things? And so I feel like we're gonna start talking about that. Maybe. And we got this information on the second impact that after they found a humanoid angel, the first angel, there was an explosion. And it wasn't actually a giant meteorite. So the history books are covering it up. And their whole goal is to prevent the third impact, which is believed to be on the way. There was that interesting line, "Man cannot live by EVA alone," which is straight out of where is that? It's from Matthew. It is written, "Man shall not live by bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God." The morning breakfast loop was kind of cute, and a good way to show what the norm is, and then to accentuate this day as something way outside the norm, because Misato comes out of her room already dressed and ready to go. Serious. That was pretty cool. When he's first talking about, his friends are super into Misato because she's really cute. But he doesn't see it that way, right? He says, "You don't know how much of a slob she is." And what I wrote down was, children always see their parents this way. When you're close to someone, proximity breeds contempt, right? When you see somebody's flaws and you see them unmasked, it breeds contempt. And that's what he's feeling. He's feeling contemptuous toward Misato. But by the end, his friends put it into perspective for him. She lets you see a side of her that she doesn't show to the rest of the world. That means your family. And he's like, that's what he's always lacked from his family, from his real father. His real father treats him like everyone else, which is to say closed off and distant. So he really is at home there, and she really is family. That's very cool. Also, it was nice to see just how much Nerve benefits from being sort of super legal. Like, the amount of bullshit red tape that they had to try to cut through in order just to get the authorization to give her the password to shut down the thing in the middle of a situation where it could have exploded and killed lots of people. Like an emergency situation, doesn't matter. Protocol, red tape. Nerve can just act. And it's likewise with the machine, he on stage sort of was poking fun at them for relying on something as fickle as the human heart, but at the same time, we got to see what the other option is, which is a slow and badly controlled walk cycle that's like, okay, make it walk. And then the inability to shut it down or control it. Whereas, and that's sort of what the government is, right? That's how the government operates. It's like, do we have permission to move our right leg forward? No, let me ask my supervisor. Supervisor, can we move the right leg forward? Yes. Okay, move the right leg forward. Roger, moving right leg. Can we move the left leg forward? No, let me ask my supervisor. Supervisor, can we move the left leg? Yes. Okay, move the left leg forward. All right, moving the left leg. It's like, that's how the government operates. It can't even walk without a team of people and a chain of command. But Nerve can, while there are flaws in this system, they can put the operation in the hands of the people who are actually there and fighting and doing the thing, and they can actually do the thing. So that was kind of nice to see. And the two of them, like the Eva and that robot, are sort of representations of these two entities, right? The robot is sort of a representation of the way the government can act and respond to problems, and the Eva is the representation of the way that Nerve can act and respond to problems. One is janky and like just useless, and the Eva is fluid, and while it's flawed, it's human in a way, and it can act quickly, respond fast. So that was kind of cool. This was a fun episode, sort of a little divergence from the main core plot, I think, but I think that there was stuff here that's going to be important. Certainly the stuff about the impact and just some of the general stuff. Oh, and that he gets to see Misato's resolve. That's kind of important too, because he's worried about her safety, but she's not. She's just focused on the mission. And that one shot we got of him, sort of like, it's like, yeah, Shinji, you should probably learn from this. You've seen it in her, and you've seen it in Rei, and you've seen it to an extent in your father. Like, when there's something important in front of you, your own safety has to come second. The mission comes first. You can learn from this. You can learn from this resolve. I hope he does. But in a way, this episode was just to sort of solidify his place in Misato's life and her place in his, and to be sort of a side mission before we get. Well, I saw the first frame of the preview, so that I know that I think her name is Asuna. It's not Asuna, is it? Asuka. Jesus. Yeah, Asuka. So I know that Asuka will be joining us in the next episode. And, you pick up through osmosis that, like, Asuka is a person. And she pilots one of the new Evas. So she's one of the children. And this was sort of a bit of a break from the main plot before we get her introduction. And I'm sure that her introduction is going to shake things up. Because she's like an anti-Rei, right? Like, Rei is sort of the calm and collected, and Asuka is like out there. I've also heard it said that Asuka is one of the early tsunderes, like the early archetypes upon whom many others are based. So, looking forward to that. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah. Oh, there was one other thing. There was the little back and forth about it only makes you look childish between the two women. And sort of seeing how they differ in certain ways. Like, the doctor couldn't hold it in, right? So she sort of made a fool of herself in front of everybody by calling out the guy on stage for his stupid bullshit. And meanwhile, Misato is just like, ah. And then afterward, we get to see that she was just holding it in, bottling it all up, and then she explodes later and is, busts the door of a locker pretty badly. So that was an interesting thing, seeing the contrast between how they react to that kind of stress and that kind of pressure. Kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been Teeaboo. This has been EVA episode 7. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you in the next one, which will be up on Patreon soon. Peace.